Have you ever realized that some women never say clearly what they really want? Worse, they hide a secret that can change everything about how you deal with them. What few people know, and almost no one tells you, is that there is a silent code, a kind of invisible language that women use to test and filter men, separating those who are really seductive, confident, and irresistible. One who simply does not understand the real dynamics of attraction. Do you want to be the man who dominates this game? So stay with me until the end, because today I will reveal you what women do not want you to find out. This is no longer a common video about relationships, seduction, or empty tips. It is about deciphering the true code of female attraction, the one that activates desire, emotional connection, and genuine admiration without having to beg for attention or forcing situations. If you want to become the kind of man who provokes desire and creates a natural attraction, who knows how to win a woman without looking desperate, this video is for you. I will show you how to apply seduction psychology, how to use your male energy in a magnetic way, and especially how to create and maintain a relationship where it feels completely attracted and connected to you, never losing interest. And here's a warning. What I will share with you today can completely turn the key to your way of relating to women. They are strategies based on emotional attraction, seduction power, and male mindset that generate a magnetism almost impossible to resist. It is not about beauty, status, or money. It is about understanding the invisible rules that govern the dynamics between men and women. If you want to stop making the mistakes that move women away, want to learn to create desire, connection, and respect, watch until the end. Every second of this video, you will understand more about how to awaken that true attraction, the one that makes a woman think of yourself when not around, the one that makes her want to be by your side, spontaneously and intensely. And already enjoy. Comments down here now. What is your biggest difficulty when it comes to seduction and relationship? So I can bring more content that will really help you evolve in this area and turn you into the man that attracts, conquers, and keeps women amazing by your side. It is prepared because the revelation that comes now can change everything you thought you know about attraction and how to conquer women. So before I reveal you these secrets that can completely transform your way of attracting, seducing, and maintaining a relationship, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Leave here in the comments what the main change you want to make from today in your love life. Do not underestimate this gesture, because when you write, you materialize your desire for change. You commit yourself to your evolution and take the first step to stop being a lost guy who lives frustrated in relationships, to become a confident, magnetic man who understands how to awaken true attraction and create intense connections. This space here in the comments is the perfect place for you to express yourself, exchange experiences, and realize that you are not alone on this journey. Transformation begins the moment you assume responsibility for whoever wants to be. So, comments now. What change do you want to see in you? And of course, if this content is already making you reflect and realize how much you can evolve, you leave the like right now. This shows me that you are committed to your evolution and motivates me to bring even more deep, strategic, and especially practical content to help you become irresistible to women. And don't forget, you subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because in the next videos, I will deepen further in these techniques. I will show you other psychological secrets, new seduction strategies, and everything you need to never be seen as an ordinary guy. Then comments, leave the like, subscribe, and prepare, because what I will reveal you now will completely change your game with women. Now that you are here, committed to your evolution, prepared to radically transform your way of relating, the time has come to reveal the first big secret that women never want you to find out. They test you constantly. Yes, that's right. Few men realize, but this is one of the most common behaviors, and at the same time, most invisible, that govern the dynamics of attraction and seduction. No, it's not evil, it's not manipulation, nor a wicked game. It is simply an instinct of self-protection, an unconscious way to evaluate who really deserves to be with them, who is an emotionally strong man, and who will succumb to the first TESU. And here is the big key turn. If you don't understand that you are being tested, you react impulsively. You lose control, demonstrate insecurity, anxiety, lack. And this, my friend, is fatal to attraction. This is where she begins to lose interest, get away, and you don't even understand why. Therefore, pay close attention, because this knowledge can save and even rescue relationships that are on the verge of failure, can get rid of that famous friend zone or that endless cycle of rejection. Do you know when it takes hours or even days to answer your message? Do you think, did she lose interest? Did I do something wrong? And your first reaction is to send another message, showing despair, justifying yourself, trying to force an answer. Yeah. Right now, without realizing it, you are failing the test. What she wants, albeit unconsciously, is to check her emotional stability, your confidence, your ability to keep control even when things don't go exactly as you want. Or that classic, it lets out a provocative comment, a small criticism, or even a joke that makes you uncomfortable. And you, in the eagerness to defend yourself, rebate, get annoyed, get into the negative energy that she, without realizing it, has just created. Once again, you fail, because the man who passes these tests does not react emotionally, does not seek validation, does not despair. He remains quiet, owner of himself, comfortable who he is. The true power of seduction lies in its ability to maintain its solid, stable, and irresistible male energy, even when it tries to destabilize you. When you understand this, you realize that these tests are not attacks, but opportunities. Yes, opportunities to show with attitudes that you are the confident man she seeks. And here is another powerful secret. The more you remain firm and quiet in the face of these situations, the more it will respect you, and the more you will want you. This is a deeply rooted psychological mechanism in the feminine mind. It's not rational, it's instinctive, and the man who ignores this is always playing in the dark, always trying to guess, always frustrating. Already the one who dominates this understanding plays with advantage, leads interaction, creates sexual and emotional tension just right and, above all, keeps the attraction alive and growing. So it records well what I'm going to tell you now. I never react with despair. Never seek to please at any cost. Never demonstrate that your inner peace depends on it. The more you position yourself as a man who knows what he wants, who does not shake himself by small provocations, who understands that seduction is much more about energy and behavior than about words or appearances, the more it will be attracted to you. And I want you to prove me that you are absorbing this content. I want you to comment below now, "I'm unshakable," or, if you prefer, "I keep control." These phrases, in addition to reinforcing your mindset, will show me that you are committed to this transformation. I want to see you assuming this new positioning. Comment now, because this interaction is critical for me to know that you are really prepared for the next secrets that I will still reveal. And I assure you, what comes next will make everything even clearer and more powerful for you. Let's continue. Now that you have understood the importance of maintaining your emotional stability and how it directly impacts the way a woman perceives and wants you, it's time to go even deeper into this silent game of attraction. And the second secret that almost no one tells you is exactly this. Women infinitely value their energy than their appearance. Of course, taking care of the appearance is important after all. It shows that you value yourself and respect yourself. But the true engine of female attraction is not in your physique, but what you transmit. Pay close attention to this. Female attraction is mainly moved by your trust, your safety, and your ability to lead, to be the man she can admire and trust. It is no use having a beautiful face or defined body if your energy communicates insecurity, need for validation, or absence of purpose. The man who conquers and maintains the desire of a woman is the one who dominates his presence, the one who comes to an environment and, without saying a word, makes everyone realize that he is there, that he owns his space, that he need not prove anything to anyone. The vast majority of men miss exactly at this point. They believe it needs to be the most beautiful, having the best car, the most expensive clock, but forgets the essentials. To work on your male presence, develop your leadership energy, your charisma, your confidence. And do you know what happens? That normal guy, which may not be the most beautiful in the group, but who knows how to position herself, and he speaks with conviction, which has an air of mystery and shows no hurry or despair. This is the man who arouses the true interest of women, the one they feel like knowing, to approach, to discover more. Therefore, if you want to be a magnetic man, you need to understand that your priority must be your energy, your inner state, your presence. When you work this, naturally your body language improves, your posture adjusts, your voice gains more firmness, your gaze conveys more intensity, and you are perceived as a man of value. It is not magical, it is pure and applied to seduction psychology. And now, following this same line of reasoning, comes the third secret, perhaps the deepest and, of course, the most feared for them, but that very few people really understand. The greatest unconscious fear that many women carry is to surrender to a weak man. Yes, it may seem hard to hear it, but it is the pure reality. The woman, deep down, fears getting involved with a man who will depend emotionally from her, who will not know how to lead the relationship, who will transform her into the strong and responsible figure while he becomes passive, fragile, and insecure. This fear is often not even conscious. She herself can't explain exactly why she lost interest or why she moved away from someone who seemed to have everything, but it happens. When she perceives clear signs of insecurity, lack of direction, absence of purpose, she simply begins to distance herself silently. And do you know what is worse? Many men, when they realize this remoteness, become even more insecure, start pressing, charging, demanding attention, and thus feeds this destructive cycle even more. So my friend, if you want a woman to trust you, surrender and build something true by your side, you need to show, not only with words, but especially with attitudes, that you are a man with direction, who knows what he wants, who is willing to lead and protects, not someone who will hide in it emotionally. When you convey this security, it naturally relaxes, feels protected, feels free to be feminine, to trust and above all, to truly surrender. This is the essence of the attraction. The woman wants a man who leads her, who is firm, that is clear, that makes her feel that she is with someone reliable, stable, and with a future vision. And once again, it has absolutely nothing to do with money, status, or appearance. It has to do with your energy, your mindset, your day-to-day behavior. Now that you know these 3 secrets that they never want you to find out, the question I ask you is simple but powerful. What are you going to do with this information? How will you apply this knowledge to your life, your relationships, your way of positioning yourself before women, and especially before yourself? Answer me here in the comments. I really want to know which of these secrets you had never heard before. Write down here, "I am the man who leads," or "My energy is the key to my seduction." Choose one of these phrases and comments now, because in addition to reinforcing your mindset, it helps strengthen our community and shows that you are committed to this transformation. And of course, if you want to learn even more techniques, understand how to increasingly deepen your ability to attract and keep women of high value, you already subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave the like. Because in the next videos, I will reveal even more secrets that can transform your love life once and for all. Let's go together on this journey.